Okay, very good. Yeah, okay. So if you're gonna do Raptors, ask your mid laner if it's something like an Aria or a Victor to queue the three little ones because you'll do them significantly quicker. If
Yeah.
they're not gonna
Okay.
do it, probably just do the wolves.
Cool.
You know, to kill the little camps first, yeah, in the jungle.
Yeah.
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 So you wanna let. Okay, yeah. Yeah, nice. Nice. You can't get on it. It's unlucky. Seems like you know when to time CSing, which is decent.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, nice. You can, yeah. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, because you want to queue the minion for your reset.
Yep.
Yep, nice. You can go back onto him. He doesn't have stacks. Back out. Yep, nice. Should pop a mana pot at this point, I feel.
Okay.
I know you. I mean, it's okay you leveled up. I mean, leave it, I guess, but.
Yep.
Right here.
Yep.
Oh, actually, I forgot to get up another program, sorry. Let me grab it. Not that, like, this doesn't particularly apply for this, but, like, because of how chunked he is compared to you, like, I actually can't
Yeah.
see. We'll get to the actual HP values in a second, but you shouldn't be
Okay.
standing here. You should probably literally stand right here, because then you
Yeah.
can DI between these two CS,
Yeah.
and if like any of them are going to die, you're stopping him from getting XP, like you're zoning him off. So you need to be
Okay.
doing that when you have such a significant HP lead like you do.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't really matter in that situation because
Yeah.
um, there was no XP, I believe, that he actually got. So. But
Yep.
yeah, he was on like, he just healed. He was on like maybe 400, maybe just below 400. So you almost
Yeah.
double, like you were like double his HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just farming under tower. Okay, so you put your trinket here,
Okay.
and like you know that you assuming that okay, this actually isn't fair because I know what Cansey did, but you assume he did a normal start, which would be like Krugs,
Yeah.
blue and red. I think he might have started blue and then done Raptors and then red. But either way, like you there's a possibility, a very
Yeah.
high possibility that if he does start this normal route in solo queue, that you'll
Yeah.
be getting ganked by like 330. River
Yeah.
Ward's fine, but because you were pushing up to his tower and killing CS, like
Okay.
you can decide to ward between here, so like just on the corner here,
Okay.
or just in the brush itself,
Okay.
because then you'll see if he goes this way, like if
Okay.
he's even entering from try, and you're gonna see him. Very rarely will a what is it, Kha'Zix? Unless he jumps over this wall, he's not gonna like this wall's sort of like useless. Not like
Yeah.
useless, it's fine, but it could just be better
Yeah.
because he's not gonna jump through here.
Yeah.
Because then he has no gut closer on you.
Okay.
So yeah, putting it here is good because you'll see if he comes through this way, or putting it in the tri brush is fine as well.
Okay. Oh.
Whoops, there we go. Your CS seemed pretty good as well, like it's decent. Rengar is not using the brush to his advantage much. No, I used to say this. She could have queued to that.
Yeah.
You. Okay, you can hurt him quite a lot here. You need to back out there. He has stats. Alright, that's fine. Actually, like, yeah, you brought to me. It's okay. I feel like he could have probably abused. Like, he just, like, got his health from stacking, so. You're fighting in Krieg right now, it's really bad. See, like, you probably just took 200 damage
Yeah.
just from Krieg. and you'll probably if he just like he could just flash in that brush right up there, like your DI, he could just flash in and then Q you and kill you if he was good.
Okay.
So like if you were versing a good Rengar, like you'd be dead already.
Okay.
I think you could have punished him like hypothetically. You could have punished him harder with stacking. Like I know he was shot down the tower, but you gotta be careful. As soon as he uses his stacks, you can fight him. But
Okay.
right now you obviously can't because you got really greedy and fought under creep.
Okay.
Sin like your trading wasn't bad in the early game, but after he was under tower, it got you took bad trades. Which I guess is what you were trying to say before. You should have queued that minion and then ordered that one, and then you would have got all three.
Mhm.
So he's probably either... I would say he's dark. Did bring TP as well. Okay, he's not back. So he's 6. You gotta be careful. You wanna... Oh god, that's so risky. You have no mana.
Yeah.
Okay, he should have killed you there.
Yeah.
He stuffed up really badly. You have no mana and you just tried to kill him for no reason.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, like you know that's bad, but he could have. He could have just flashed like bolted and then like QE'd you and you'd be dead. Like.
Okay. Yeah.
There's so many times he actually could have killed you.
Mhm.
So, you went Doran's.
Yeah.
I think that is right. I feel like I've seen people go Flask first though. Yeah.
Yeah, no, people either go Flask or Doran's, but a lot of people when they do a camp first, they go Doran's because you can just back and get all the health pots and mana pots.
Okay, so I think my advice would be if you have like I said an Ari, if you can ask them if they will queue the little ones or a Victor, you know, something with a projectile wave clear. Ask them if they say they will do it. Get a crystal iron flask and maybe 2 mana pots and a health pot because you get so much HP from flask that you can afford to go with the 2 mana pots. Like if you want to be aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't kill him at this point. After this wave clear, you should probably just back because you. I guess I mean you almost have enough for Phage, so after this wave you probably want to back and get Phage.
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay, good. Damn. It's not good for your bot lane.
Yeah.
Oh, at least you know, like one auto on the tower, etc.
Yeah.
So I don't have to go. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, so now you just want to back and get your Phage and TP in, because he won't be able to shove it in.
Yeah.
No, not really much point staying right now. I mean, I guess you can stay, just for the pots, and I mean you can stay for one more wave, get a pot in like a pink water or green one, but you might die off it. Okay, he missed bowler.
Yeah.
Pretty, yeah. Like I said, okay. I don't agree with ulting.
No. Okay.
And it's only like a 70-second cooldown, I guess, but I feel like if you just TP'd back to lane after clearing, like you can even hover the shot while you're waiting for the creep to come to you, like, and then you can just select over page. So then when you back, it's already there, and you don't waste time.
Yep.
So you just missed like 75 gold. You just missed a ward worth of CS.
Okay.
Because you like, not like fought him, but like you wanted to cute or creep and you almost died for it. You can freeze the wave at this point instead of shoving it, but it just depends.
Yep.
Because it depends if you want to force his TP on it.
Yeah,
I don't think you can force his TP. I don't know if he will TP.
No, I don't think he did.
Yeah. You'll only lose like maybe 4. Yeah. Okay. You gotta be careful now. As soon as his stacks go down there, you can do damage. You can go on him right now. Even with level up. Because he just queued. He'll have his Q up because he used empowered Q, but it's fine.
Yeah.
You can do damage like your Irelia.
Mm-hmm.
I think that pink ward's wasted now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I thought
But
he
you
was
need to
gonna.
back out. Oh god. Okay. No, run. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You need to be careful with Rune. Okay, I'm gonna try rewind this. It actually might say like unable to load. That happens sometimes. But if it does, we'll just have to reload it.
If
But I
you just
wanna
use the minus thing, it's a lot easier.
down here.
Actually, no, that just slows it down.
Yeah, that's what I was
And
thinking.
to the left a bit more on
Oh,
like the
jump
far
back.
left is yeah.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, I thought that would happen.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's fine. It happens for some replayers and not for others. I don't know why. Okay, hold on. That's annoying.
Probably do it for me.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Let's sky it. And share screens. That's the one. Alright. Oops. That was bad. Up less like 10 frames. Time where we at like 9 minutes or something.
Oh, yeah, I think.
I actually forgot to go over what you bought. Let's see.
I think I got a Shane.
Okay. I think that's... Let me actually check. I thought maybe you don't get Phage. Maybe I'm wrong. I could definitely be wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure you get Shane first.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But if you're getting, I think if you're getting like bullied or something, you get a Phage.
Oh, okay.
And if you like don't have enough for straight out Sheen, you just buy components of Phage.
Let me check 1 second. Sorry, I just want to know.
So.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yep, phages, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so this may stay for a little bit too long. Yeah, I don't know why you dove in when you had 5 stacks. That's why you gotta be careful when it comes to Rengar.
Yeah.
He should have killed you, yeah? It's really bad that he didn't.
I miss that stun as well.
Yeah. Doesn't help.
Yeah.
Do this. We should back right here.
Yeah.
But, oh. I mean, ulting the way is okay, but it's whatever. 50 CS in 8 minutes, not too bad. 1500 gold. You get Sheen, 4 health pots, and you go to lane. Wait, what else did you buy? 2 mana pots. I think 4 health pots is really extensive.
Yeah.
I think 2 and 1 mana pot would be right, and a green ward, and with also a pink ward. But you have the right idea. I just think 4 is pretty extensive. I think your pink ward, in like my opinion, if you're not gonna put it in the lane,
okay.
Let me go to that. I think it would be better used in this rush. Like if he's returning to lane like he is, because he could just ulti in and like do heaps of damage.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna put it in, I mean that also cannot, like, that can backfire, because if he checks it, then it's sort of a waste of 100 gold. This does like make sense in the sense that like if you're farming and he backs off, but even that brush is okay. I can see why he did put it in there.
Yeah. I
That's
was kind of
okay.
thinking like if he ulted in from
Yeah,
base, then I could just kind of walk towards that pink ward,
yeah.
and
But
then
because you're
jump.
like your lane's pushing at the moment,
Yeah.
he's not gonna like walk all the way around. So that's why it doesn't make too much sense in the current
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Lane would have been okay as well. I don't know
Okay.
if whether you're calling for ganks, but um,
Um, I think I called for a couple like early on, but
okay.
yeah,
Alright.
when he was like pushed up to my tower.
Yep. While we're like in this downtime, do you have any questions?
Um, mm,
No,
no, not really at the moment.
that's fine.
Actually, how like how do you think that like people always say like about how like oh you need to like CS better, like focus on objectives and like stuff like that. Like how can I like make like a conscious effort to like improve on that?
Um,
Like is there anything that I can do that'll like make me improve in that, or do I just need to like play a lot more games and just like
in like, do you mean shot calling and decision making?
not really just like the basics like of League that people say you like need like to like get down? Like is there like ways to like practice them? Like that
What
isn't
like
like
you
just
just mean like
CSing?
conscious decisions? Like I think your CS
Oh,
is fine.
yeah.
You are mainly top there, so it's sort of hard
Okay.
to have a massive impact. You can still have an impact.
Yeah.
Um, you knew he was in that brush, by the way, so it's pretty
Yeah.
risky. But you do get the stun off, which is nice. But yeah, he's Q just it hurts.
Yeah.
I think you also could have got like I think you had like 1,500 gold, so you could have got a sheen and like a cloth armor to build into. Um, actually, I guess they have quite a lot of CC, so tenacity would be what you want.
I usually don't get mercs on
Yeah.
Irelia because they're what's it called? Because they're
Oh,
passive.
I can't rewind, but I can
Yeah.
go over it still.
Yeah.
Okay. So like when you're sitting here, like you're farming like one of the creeps. I think you were just hitting the cannon actually.
Yeah.
And he DIs into this
Yeah.
brush, like he clicks into this brush.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be sitting here, especially when he goes into a brush. Like you see him go into a brush because like
Yeah.
your trinket's right here, so you see him go into that brush. Oh wait, no, you
I
placed it
placed
after.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But like you saw it him anyway. Unless you
Yeah.
play on
Yeah.
like locked camera, you saw him.
Yeah. No. Sorry.
That is a good attempt, like the placing, but he's always gonna jump to you.
Yeah.
You should like wrap around this way, away from his like his
Yeah.
range of to jump to you.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you mean by like conscious decisions? Do you mean like when to go in and stuff like that? Like I need an example of what you mean.
I don't know. Like there's like usually like the basic things like that people say like the way to win games like focus on CS like don't
Yeah.
overextend like get dragons like get barons like get towers and
Um,
stuff like that.
yeah, I mean,
I don't know do you like kind of get what I'm saying?
I get what you mean,
Or,
but like that
yeah,
does come with playing. Like
yeah,
that what you're saying there is like when to CS or like when to do dragon. That is like
yeah,
just that's like shot calling and decision making as well.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
like okay, so these guys are going to dragon
yeah,
because they just killed Jinx. That's an
yeah,
obvious decision, and
yeah,
they have a Callista who
yeah,
can run for like probably 400 or something at this point, and a smite on Kha'Zix. Actually, it's not
yeah.
up, but yeah. So stuff like that. So you're tearing the tower down. So he TP'd. Where did he?
He TP'd bot lane and killed
Okay, yeah.
Jinx.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why you power housing. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so you denying creep here. I think you should have
Yeah.
done that earlier.
Yeah.
Because he obviously can't TP to the lane. You probably could have denied another half of the next wave coming as well.
Okay.
So, yeah. So those kind of little things are important because you just gave him like enough money for a ward, and your pathing was. You die here, I presume.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay, so you had trinket up and you didn't ward.
Yeah.
So that's like that needs to change. I
Yep.
assume you're going into phage now.
Yeah.
After the tower went down, you should have warded try, or just as the like like this
Yeah.
situation where the minions are about to hit the tower and you can't auto the tower, you should go and ward because you're just sitting there waiting anyway. So
Yep.
you just got to be time efficient, like with how you do things.
Yep.
Your mistakes are very avoidable. They're not they're not really big mistakes at all.
Yep.
Okay. If you saw that happen, you should time his flash, and you should tell your team. You should also time Rengar's TP when he TP bot. Should be 5 minutes to be TP'd on a ward or a minion.
I do TP. I do call out his TP.
Yeah, okay, good. That's another thing why I want YouTube links, because I know exactly what you're doing. Okay. Yeah, you need to TP under that. Ulting, that's fine as well, because you need to clear the wave. You don't want your tower to go down.
Yeah.
Actually, what did you picked up? You still had like 200 gold when you left pool and you didn't buy a ward. That's really bad.
Yeah.
Even if your tower goes down, still, like, you need to, if you have the money to buy a ward and you don't have any out, just buy it.
Yeah.
It helps your team.
I got that I got a fair bit of gold from those creeps being under tower as well, so
Yeah.
I may not have had enough, but if I had enough, I probably wouldn't have bought one.
You definitely would have had 75 gold.
Yeah, yeah.
At the least. I think you
Yeah.
killed maybe like 6 minions.
Yeah.
So like 6 times 20.
Yeah.
120, I think. I think I'm mathing right. Yeah, sounds about right. Depending if they were melees or casters. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
You can kill him, you can kill him. No, imagine if you had a pink cord. You could have killed him.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's unfortunate you didn't, I don't think you had ulti up at the present time.
No, I didn't.
So, I believe you would have been able to kill him there, because he only had 2 stacks and he had nothing on cooldown.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Showing the land's fine. That's what you should do, but once again, your trinket's down and you have no wards, so you have no vision of where Kha'Zix is.
Yeah.
So this kind of stuff is where you tunnel vision on CS and you neglect a ward, which gets you killed.
Yep.
You're just gonna back up, which is fine. You buy. So you're going into Zero, I presume. And yeah, these. This is why.
Should have sold the health pots and the mana pots.
I would just say, like, your first mistake was buying so many, because this is another reason when you buy so many, you've actually, I think, used 1 mana pot. You didn't even use a health pot. You should be health potting when you're dueling with him, and you're not doing that. Like I said, you should always leave pool with 1 to 2 mana pots or health pots. Probably just 1 mana pot, depending what champion you are. 2 health pots is good. That's what you should lead with. You haven't used 1 health pot, and I think if you had just grabbed it doesn't even matter how many health pots you get, but if you had grabbed a pink ward earlier, when I said in that last engage and dropped it down, you would have been able to kill him. And if you had popped a mana pot as well, it would have helped. Actually, you may have, because you've used 1. But yeah, so you would have been able to kill it. You would have had 300 more gold. You'd probably be able to... Yeah, I don't think... You can't get Zeal, but you could have got a ward at least, and maybe upgraded your trinket if you're that desperate. Even now you can upgrade your trinket. I don't think it's that good though. You might as well got a pink ward. It's throughout this whole thing you've only bought 1 ward for this whole land. Okay, I don't know if you pinged missing. I think you pinged back, but that's fine.
Wasted flash then.
Yeah, I don't think you can catch him. I think doing that
Yeah, I should have just kept I think
you should have just pinged him away. You should have just pinged him away.
I don't think he would have left though. To be
Um,
honest.
I don't know, just spam ping. As soon as he
Yeah.
leaves lane, you spam ping.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'm counting something. So you just lost... Hold on. Let's see. You didn't get that one either. So you just lost... I think it was 5 casters. We'll just put a C for casters. And like 2 to 3 melees.
Yeah.
Melees are 21 G roughly each. Casters are like 18.
No.
So times 15 times 18 times 5 is God, like almost 100. It's like 90 or something. I think. Yeah. It's like 90
It's
exactly.
80. It's 80. It's 80.
Oh, is it? Yeah. It's like So 80, and that's like 42.
Yeah.
So for that roam.
Yeah.
Down there, you could have just spam pinged away.
Yeah.
Spam pinging is extremely important. Well, maybe not spam pinging, but
Yeah, I know.
ping like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Spam
And
ping.
I had a phrase as well. I could have kept the phrase.
Yeah. Away. Which equals you to keep flash. And you get 122G.
Yeah.
So essentially, from that roam, not only did you lose flash, you lost 122 gold, which is enough for a pink ward, and more.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of stuff that you have to think about as well.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
people are raging at you because you don't roam, even though you ping them, just mute them. It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Another thing is, you didn't really... Wait. Yeah, you like never got ganked.
Yeah.
Another thing I
ganked that once by Kha'Zix, but wasn't really
Yeah.
a gank.
Yeah. Like he was in your lane kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like you didn't really get
Just
ganked
maybe.
early.
It was just me messing up.
Yeah. What I was gonna say was you're just sort of farming here, so what we can do is go to this, go here. Okay. Well, that's great. Anyway, if he does Gromp, Blue, and you will know this.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, that's unbearable. I have to pause it.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just gonna go out of the fog for a second. Yeah. Okay. So if he does Gromp and Blue, and we're just gonna draw it on a minimap, so I don't have to keep alt-tabbing back to. He has 1 CS. Actually, yeah, that's fine. 1 CS plus 3. That's a horrible 3. Plus 3. Then red is another 3. So he has 7 CS. If he ganks your lane with 7 CS, you know exactly what camps he did. Well, you have a rough idea at least. Like, I get, unless he does a super weird route. Actually, no, you will know exactly what he does because you'll know what buffs he's wearing. In the sense, like, if he doesn't have red, then maybe he done wolves, and you will exactly know because if he does that, he'll have 8 CS instead of red. So you just need to add it up. So then you can be like, okay, if this gank doesn't work, assuming you would, he'll probably go back and do his Krugs, and then wrap around and either gank mid here, or he'll do Raptors.
Yeah.
So he's always going to be in his top side here, right?
Yep.
So, say he does that, say he goes down and maybe doesn't do chickens and ganks here, and maybe he does some warding or something. You should tell your mid laner in chat, Kha'Zix...
top side or something.
Card top side, POSS, like possibly ganking mid in 30 seconds. Because you will know his CS count.
Yeah.
This is very relevant for early game. It's like very hard to add up unless you're always... Do you use F keys at all?
I tried to, but it just I just kind of failed. I failed all the time and like stuff like that.
That's fine. It's just, this is for the early laning. This doesn't even mean if he ganks short lane. If he ganks mid, it's relevant for you as well.
Yeah.
Let's say he does. Let's say he starts blue, for example. Does wolves and wraps around to red.
Yeah.
Like maybe he doesn't want to get invaded by a Lee Sin or something. This is why he does this route. So he starts blue. He'll have 3 CS. Does wolves. He'll have 6 CS. And does red. So he'll have 9 CS. And then say he ganks. Let's use a different color because we're using a different route. So say he ganks mid with 9 CS. This way, looking at your minimap is really important. Say he ganks mid with 9 CS. So you know that this side of his camp is gone. You know that red is gone, assuming he's wearing red. Yeah. He'll have 10 CS if he doesn't wear red and he gets Raptors, and he'll have 8 CS if he does Crux.
Yeah.
So you know he'll probably be farming his top side of his jungle. Like there's no reason for him to go bot side because 2 camps are dead.
Yeah.
So he'll go back and maybe do these to see if you've warded, because this is about the time you should ward. It'd be about 4 minutes after he's ganked mid.
Yeah.
He might smite these and he might come top lane.
Yeah.
And assuming he does these, he's not going to go for a river. So warding here is fine.
Yeah.
Warding and try is fine. And then if you've counted his CS, you'll know that he's either going to do these or he's going to do Crux.
Yeah.
So counting CS from the enemy jungle is really important.
Yeah. Also, like these games, like that'll like probably apply like a lot when I'm like high, when I get higher or something. But in like these games, a lot of the junglers they just like do a full clear and then back.
Yeah, depends on the jungler.
Yeah.
That's what I mean though. It's only relevant if you see them early.
Yeah.
Why did you TP bot?
There was like a fight going on, and then
Okay.
I would like tried to assist, but I just kind of messed up.
You can kill her. Okay, no you can't. Actually, no you can't, yeah. Okay, I mean you burnt TP for flash. I mean, if you were gonna assist, you don't really have any wards here to assist, but I wouldn't TP on a minion here. You should have waited till they dove and then TP'd. Otherwise it's just a waste of TP. Like support flash for your top laner TP is...
Yeah. At the time they were like fighting in the lane, but they got dove and like one of them died, and then they wrapped around to like that red bush.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's
like
fine.
I was a little bit late on it. Like if I
so you got to be really on point with the TPs as a top lane.
Tunnel visioned here.
Okay. Could have killed her.
Yeah.
So you left with about 100. You could have bought a green ward. Like you should have potted as well. As soon as you went in and she ordered you, you should have clicked 2. You should click 4. Trinket this brush right here.
Yeah.
I actually can't rewind. Super annoying, but yeah. So as you go in, she orders you right here. You click 2. I believe it's on 2. She desires into this brush. I think maybe you could have killed a minion to get Curator, but it doesn't matter. You then click Trinket, and then your ulti was up. So I don't know like why you went this way, because she has longer auto attack range than you, because she was sitting like right here.
No, I'm pretty sure I used my ulti.
You did? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it says it's
all. What? That's Callista's.
Oh, right. What the hell? Okay. Yeah. No, I think you did use your ulti. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay. That's what I thought. I was like, I thought you used your ulti when you dove onto it. I can't rewind, so it's really annoying. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, so you shouldn't have like walked that way. You should have walked into it. If you had health potted and trinket warded, I think, I mean like, it's unfortunate, but that we won't know the outcome ever. But theoretically, you would have had a better chance of killing her, and possibly you would have got the kill. A pretty high possibility as well. because Nidalee did quite a lot of damage to you.
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, it's a it's like just this random weird toy thing that I just play with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so, yeah. You're right, well, it's down. I thought it was down, I was like, what the hell? He didn't use ulti? Yeah, that's fine. My bad. Yeah. Like, this would be a lot more informative if we had a YouTube replay. Because then I can rewind it at any point.
Okay.
Even if it's on OPGG and you just record it with that, like,
yeah,
it's at least better than this because I still can't rewind this.
Yeah, I have pretty like terrible upload, so.
Yeah, just you'd have to do it overnight.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you left base with like at least 500 gold. I know you just got a wave then, but that's really weird.
It was a pretty big wave, like.
Even though you would have had...
It wouldn't. Yeah, I would have had like 300, I think, maybe, or something.
Yeah, either way, you should have got a cloth armor, or...
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can go Merc Treads because they have Rengar, Root, Kha'Zix. Like, you want the tenacity, I guess.
Actually, I think I do go tabbies this game.
Okay, well, you should have picked up cloth armor either way. You
Yeah.
did upgrade your trinket, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
But is that... No, okay. So you have one mana pot. I would have even sold this mana pot. Like I said, you buy excessive pots. I would have sold the mana pot and probably got a ward and got cloth.
Yeah.
Because you're not warding, like, much. It's fine that you got this though, like, it's a good time to get it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good grab from Blitz.
Yeah.
It's just, you're not at that point where you can be, like, I mean, you sort of need Warwick to be the front line. Because you're not at that point, you're not tanky enough, you're way too far behind.
Yeah.
To be able to, apparently they just want to dive your Nexus.
Yeah. No, I think Jinx gets like a triple kill here.
Yeah. I don't know why they went so deep. Rengar's just farming, like, inhib waves, that's pretty smart. That's, yeah, well done, Rengar. That's how you win a game. Anyway, yeah, so, like, like I was saying about the tenacity, it's fine to go, cloth. Like, you don't get the, Merc Treads for the MR. You get it for the tenacity, of course. I just would have went these earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe if you had 15 armor there, you might have been able to get some more damage off, but it's...
Yeah.
Okay, I think you're going to leave full again without a pink orb, which, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Always spend spare change, spare gold.
Yeah. It's like a team fight here.
Mm-hmm. It's a pretty big slaughter. Okay, you need to go... you can't win this fight.
Yeah.
There's just... Damn, that's unfortunate. Surprised you win this game. There's no way you can win that fight. There's not even really a point going over.
Yeah.
You guys just got, like, all slaughtered.
Yeah.
And it was pretty messy.
Yeah.
That's actually sort of my bad. I should have slowed it down. But, yeah. Sorry about that. Should have been more careful.
It's okay.
I was explaining something else, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go top, massive wave. Probably could have bought another pink.
Yeah.
So you see fights going down bot lane. You have TP. Probably don't want to TP. Also, so you get notified by the wolf that he's there.
Yeah. I thought it was only him, but Rengar's
Pretty sure? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that sucks. that goes back to buying the pink ward. You should put it at your blue buff, especially against Rengar, and especially when your lane's pushed in like that. I would suggest letting that lane push into you though, and if possible, farming jungle until it does, because you're versing your third Rengar.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Pink ward's super important against invisible champs like Rengar. Shaco, you know, Evelyn especially.
Yeah.
Does she not have ulti? No, she doesn't. You actually win this game. Sort of surprising. I guess support Italy.
We get like a.
I guess Jinx is doing something.
They had like a. Yeah, no, Jinx does really well, and they had like a really weird recall. Like they backed like a really bad time, and we just rushed down Baron.
Okay. Okay. You just got really cold at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
No, I TP'd like.
Yeah.
I thought I might be able to.
Once again, you're you can't make TP plays like that when you have like Trinity and it. Wait, what are you going into here?
The new, like movement speed, armor, health item. They're like better Randuins.
I feel like. Oh, wrong one. Holy shit, sorry. I mean, you're so far behind, so I would, I mean, going tank's fine.
Yeah.
Although Warwick's like, okay, he's got a frozen mouth, so he's not full tank, but he's trying.
Yeah.
In his own way. Let me just check quickly.
Yeah.
I feel like I said, I feel like Randuins might be better, but I don't know.
They changed it to Randuin's like how it does like less crit chance.
Yeah. No, I know.
And they like Kalista didn't have an IE, and like they didn't really have like many crit champions, so I didn't think it'd be like that good in this situation. But
Randuin's is still good, but you also want Randuin's for the activate.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper now, so and you're like the reason it's good because it's cheaper is because you're pretty poor.
Yeah.
So that's I don't think the new item's that good. But in saying that, this is the new patch, so
yeah,
I might be wrong. I mean, take everything with like I say with like.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's always 100% true.
Okay.
Especially what I just like. I mean, I might be wrong. That might be the right thing to build in this situation, but in my opinion, I think Randuin would be fine because it is cheaper.
Okay.
Right now, you have a good bot lane push. Does Jinx like do like a wild turtle or something here?
No, unfortunately not.
Yeah. You can ulti. Okay.
There's a like fight here.
Yeah. Okay, so no one's killing Jinx, and he's going to get into a brush again. Okay, he's exhausted. That's good. Warwick's going ham. They just threw Baron buff. I think he won't kill him.
Yeah.
Well, did Rocket? Oh, it didn't. That's unfortunate. Okay. So, overall, okay. Unfortunate they fought without you. They didn't have a choice. And he's dead.
Yeah.
That was pretty greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, farming mid's fine. You got a pink ward finally, yeah. I also think in this situation,
getting the pink ward upgrade.
Yeah, is a lot better than the green ward, but because then you can just place it when you're about to team fight, and then you can have true vision of Warwick. I mean, of Rengar.
Yeah.
Damn, I think this might cut off. That's pretty annoying.
Okay.
It usually happens with these kind of replays. Hence, another reason I like the YouTube ones better.
Okay.
Let's see. Fast forward it a little bit. We need to go on your player. Playing layers is fine, especially against Baron minions. Yeah, I mean, didn't matter there. I
Yeah.
don't know why he did that.
I was
I
gonna
wouldn't have.
clear mid, but
No,
yeah,
no,
that
no,
was my bad.
not you. No,
What?
no, you. I don't know why Rengar went
Rengar.
in. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you're fine. What you did was fine. I was saying I probably wouldn't have put the pink ward down because it was a bad opportunity for him to go in.
Yeah.
Putting the pink there is. I mean, I guess you can't get out of your base. That's okay.
Yeah.
And you put it closer to you, which
Yeah,
is always good.
it didn't like reveal the brush though.
Yeah, it sometimes does that. Because it's like on the edge.
Yeah.
It's fine though. That's a really good pick. Pretty sure you can keep going. You're like tanky right now. So you just got spear. They shouldn't face track. Damn, this is about to end. I would really like to see the late team fights that you conjured up. How long does it go for? Maybe like 38 or 40 minutes?
44 minutes.
Damn, that sucks. Next time, if there's a next time like you will,
Yeah.
we'll definitely have to do it through YouTube because
Yeah.
it's sort of inefficient.
Yeah.
Not inefficient, it's fine, but it could be more.
Yeah.
Definitely be more efficient for your time.
Yeah.
Okay. It is actually about to end here. Oh, Dead Man's Plate, that's the one. That's fine, actually. Yeah. I see what you mean.
Okay.
I see why you went into it. That is fine.
Yeah. Because he has like 200 more health and like 5
I feel
less
like,
armor.
yeah.
And I didn't need like the armor really because I went tabby.
Nah, like they have like 3 Fed ADs, or like, 3 ADs that are dealing some damage with 2 Last Whispers, so like.
Yeah.
The armor's important.
Okay.
This is. I wouldn't build it on a carry top.
Yeah.
It's good. I just feel like Randuin's is better, especially because of how broke you are.
Okay.
You could have then went into Blade if you had got it sooner.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess we can go over runes and masteries quickly.
I think the thing's still going though.
Yeah, it's about to die though.
Yeah.
It probably yeah, there we go. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let me grab up my client. Hold on.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to go spectate someone, sorry. I can actually sort all tabs me back out.
Yeah.
See if I can find someone that just got into a game. Yes. I got someone. Because, like, when you watch one of those replays, you have to then.
Yeah, I know.
You have to close out, or you have to go into spectator mode.
Yeah.
So it's pretty annoying. Okay. Alright. I assume your runes and masteries will be fine though.
Yeah.
Because you actually look up. Oh, okay, you got quite a lot.
Yeah.
Scaling health. Do you use? Wait, you bring attack speed? Is that what you meant to bring?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I mean, I'll.
Yeah. This is like
I'll just say you're.
build.
Yeah. I'll say you're right because I'm not an Irelia main by any means. I feel like if you're up against, yeah, I feel like if you're up against like a Rengar.
I have an Irelia 2 page.
I
think it's page 30.
Oh yeah.
But that's still.
You need. Yeah, I don't think scaling.
I heard that
is that good.
I heard that like scaling though, it's like the same amount of armor at level 9 than what like the flat one is.
Yeah. So like your trades could have been significantly better in lane if you had flat armor.
Alright, so I'll change the
thing. Well, so you get like 9 armor, I guess.
Yeah.
So what do you even have at level 1 here?
Yeah.
You have like 1? Do you even... No, you have more than 1, hold on.
1, 2,
See, yeah,
3, 4,
16.
5, 6, 7, 8. You have like 1.2 or something.
Yeah,
No, like 1.5 or something. Yeah, like something.
Yeah.
Like little like that. Yeah.
I actually think you could have first buttoned him if you just brought normal ones. See,
Yeah.
this is why it's really important in rank to have more than one rune page. Not like rune page, but like multiple like this. So like if you're versing a Donga top, you can bring magic resist, or if you're versing a tank, then you can probably get away with this.
Yeah, I'll make a third page, which is
and
like
if you
flat armor and scaling.
If you're bringing like a Rengar, you can maybe even run cooldown reduction or something.
Yeah.
I think the attack speed is right. It seems right, at least.
Yeah, no.
You're a dirty fizz player. It's disgusting.
Nah, that was like I wanted to start playing Fizz, but
yeah, that's fine.
I never like ended up doing it.
I suppose we're about to wrap this up. Do you have any questions? We'll just go over some questions right now, like any matchup specific ones.
Pantheon. I always just like get queued immensely and then just kind of
Pantheon. I think
lose like.
You could probably start Cloth and Cloth 5 against Pantheon. I wouldn't start Dorrance. I think Cloth 5 is fine. Okay. And you will beat him post 6.
Yeah.
Pre 6 is rough. I don't know the actual matchup myself.
Yeah. Playing like tanks in top lane and stuff, like making like Maokai and stuff.
Like, what do you mean?
Like some games like I just like can't impact like as I like could on Irelia or something. Like, do you think like still play those tanks or just like play the carry top laners?
You can still. It's team dependent. If your first pick, then I mean it isn't. But like if the other team, you don't want to count yourself. You don't know.
Yeah.
It's it's very chance select dependent. Playing tanks is fun. Like if you have a carry jungler, then you had a Warwick, so it's fine to play a carry top. If you have like a Lee Sin, or a maybe an Elise or
like a Nidalee or something.
Nidalee or a full damage Echo or something. Yeah. Maybe you should pick up a Maokai. If you even get a Sivir on your team, maybe a Maokai would be good because Sivir ulti into Maokai is really good. If you watch pro play, you'll know that. It's like the most brain dead comp. It's still a chance like dependent. You can still carry on top laners. I think one of your issues is communication with your team, and not pinging enough and trades in the early game. I mean, we're only going off one replay.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say.
That was a pretty poor game on my behalf, that game, but
I think if you just if you killed him level 1, which you could, or not level 1, sorry, but it's there are multiple times in the lane where he could have killed you because you put yourself in bad situations with your when you DI'd near that rush and stuff like that when you didn't have to, or you fought him when he had empowered Q up. Stuff like that, it puts you behind, it puts your whole team behind, it lets him make TPs play his spot, which he did, then they got dragged. You won though, so I mean, maybe you did really well in the late game, which I didn't get to see. Either way, it seems like your early laning phase does need work. But it's the simple things like not buying wards that you didn't do, or buying too many pots, so then you have to sell them, which you're down on gold, or you ping Warwick back 3 times, but then you still chase, and then you burn flash, then you burn 182 gold. Or something. So, or 140, I think it was 140 gold. Little things like that.
As well. My laning was pretty bad in this game, but usually I kind of think my laning's alright. With where I feel I struggle is mid game.
Okay.
I just tunnel vision way too hard and go for kills and just die.
what helps with that is buying pink cords and upgrading your trinket, which was good because you did upgrade your trinket, but you didn't. You bought like one pink cord in the laning phase, which isn't horrible because you were constantly pushed back. But then you only bought like one other pink ward up until like the 35th minute, which is like very questionable against a Rengar.
Okay. Yeah.
You need to, well, I mean, like you need to ward more.
Yeah.
I would say adjust rune pages to the enemy team, I guess.
Yeah.
Like you should have bought. I think you should have bought flat armor though, because you only have like two armor, 3 armor in the first like 3 levels, and like that's when you really like level 3 is like it's not just near. It's like where you really capitalized on Rengar, and then he started just like doing all this damage with not even like just normal Qs, not even massive Qs. So that makes sense why he did so much.
Okay, yeah.
You can even go on OPGG and check his runes as well if you want.
Yeah.
But maybe he did that. Maybe he saw that you were running scaling armor.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're versing like, you know, like I said, if you're versing an AP type, you can just run like scaling health with flat MR and vice versa.
Yeah.
And
just yeah.
Ward more adjust rune badges, pink wards, spend unused coins and coins. I don't like coins.
Gold.
Yeah, gold. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
What else?
Is there like a backing checklist or something that I could like go off? Kind of.
What do you mean backing checklist?
Like what I should like look for when I'm backing, like things that I can do, like when like either walking back to lane or like things. So like
when like your lane is pushing in or something, you should just look all over the map. You need to constantly be aware. That's another thing when I was talking about being time efficient, like when you wait, that's not how you spell efficient. Wait, is it? Now I need to know. I don't think it is. Doesn't look right. Yeah, I thought I was missing an eye.
Oh.
Yep. There we go.
Okay.
Anyway, so like when your lane pushed in, there was like a 5-second period where you waited for the minions to be pushed into the tower. You could have warded Tri-Brush and then got the tower, because like you're literally sitting there so you don't take tower damage, so it's literally a waste of 5 seconds. Sounds really dumb, but you could have put a trinket in that brush and then Kha'Zix wouldn't have killed you because you wouldn't know to run away. Your pathing, sometimes your pathing is bad. You need to work on TPs as well, which I guess also needs to be map awareness. Like you just need to scroll around on the minimap. If you can't use F keys, you can't get used to it, just use your mouse.
I click on the mouse and then just press spacebar.
Yeah, exactly. It's what I did. It's not a massive deal. It does definitely come in handy if you can use F keys. So like TPs, pausing, you should know when to try when you got tower because you have no vision of Rengar.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you think of any more? Just thinking off the top of my head right now. I would say like, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I think your itemization was like fine that game.
Yeah.
Itemization looks pretty solid.
Yeah. With like what I was saying before, like how do I get better at these things?
Playing.
Just play.
Playing and like, I think this will help you a lot because now you know where you need to work. But just playing and being aware of your issues is the biggest thing. Like sometimes coaching isn't about, it's not about the player being better than you, but you know, just
like showing you like what
showing you
you
exactly
need to do,
like maybe a silver player could have told you half of what I told you, maybe could have told you more. Like it depends.
Yeah.
Just because they silver doesn't mean.
Just like bringing to light like what you need to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
like even a lot of coaches in pro play, they don't get paid because they know more game knowledge than mid laners. They get paid like as a job because that's their job to go up to the mid laners and be like, oh, I'm not sure who counters this. Can you tell me? Like, you know, Oh,
Yeah,
Azir counters Victor, or no, maybe not counters, but he's better in lane.
yeah,
That's their job. Like, a Plat 1 came to me last night and he wanted coaching. He's like, I thought I heard good things from another friend, so I thought I'd get coaching. I'm like, yeah, okay. He's like, he used to play StarCraft, so like, he's
yeah,
really decent at CSing and
yeah,
micromanaging, but his macros were bad. Like, well, not like horrible, but he didn't know
yeah,
when to roam. He pretty much played Farm Simulator 2015. Like, literally, he just farmed the whole game. Like, he would have 200 CS in like 30 minutes,
yeah,
but he would only have a couple kills because he didn't roam and he didn't create pressure, and he didn't
yeah,
know when to shove waves. Like, he versed TF and he should have just continually shoved. So he
yeah,
would deny CS from TF and he should have just pinned his team back. It's
yeah.
those kind of things that win your games to 9 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, pinging more is another thing.
Right.
I couldn't. I mean, I should have read chat more, but
Yeah,
I don't think you ping that much other than that Warwick part.
yeah.
If we get a YouTube review, it'd be a lot more helpful because then I could see where you're looking on the map.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Do like packages kind of like say like you buy like 5 lessons or something like
I can
is
do.
it a bit cheaper or like
I can
what's
make
like
up something tonight if you want.
okay yeah like that might be
Yeah.
helpful if you
Yep.
like
I
yeah
haven't really gone over it. Honestly, like throughout July, I had like one person, and then this month I've had like 4 or 5 people contact me. So I don't know
yeah
if it's for my reviews or how cheap I am, but yeah.
yeah
I can do duo queue coaching. Or
okay.
will we just go into a normal game or something if you're interested?
Okay, so we just go into a normal game and then play.
Yep.
I did that with a couple like people on like free
Mm-hmm.
like coaching thing. It didn't like seem that
Efficient.
useful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like effective.
Oh, effective. That's the word I'm looking for. You used
Yeah.
efficient too much tonight. Yeah. No, I know what you
Um.
mean. That's fair enough.
Yeah. Do you know LS, the coach?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I might like. Do you know how he does his coaching sessions?
Mm-hmm.
With like they like stream their game.
Mm-hmm.
I might look into like seeing if I can stream my game. Or do
I
you?
I did Team 5 streaming and Soloki streaming with another guy,
Yeah.
and the delay was 10 seconds, and personally I hated it.
Okay.
I found it very. Maybe it was the internet that like he had NBN, but like I just found it bad in the
Yeah.
sense that I don't want to say the word inefficient again, but it was
Yeah.
actually sort of time inefficient because like I'd be like, oh, you should look for a gank mid, and he's like, oh, I'm already doing Crocs. I'm like, oh, this is like really
Okay.
bad. And then
Yeah.
so like we ended up doing the team fives as a photo review instead because like
Did you do it on Twitch or
hitbox.
Hitbox? Is there like some like random? I might see if I can find like some random streaming website which like allows you to not have a delay.
Well, hitbox TV is the best
Okay.
as far as I know.
Okay.
If your internet's bad though, I doubt you'll be able to do it.
I don't have bad internet. I just have bad upload.
Yeah, that's what you need
Yeah,
for
that's what you
streaming.
need. Yeah. Okay. Um.
Any other
Yeah,
questions?
I'll get on to like recording my games locally.
Okay.
Like
Yep.
with the thing. And if you could get back to me with like a like bundle type thing.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
And do you have with that like VOD thing for like it to be
Yeah.
up on YouTube? I
Yeah.
probably won't get it for this one because we didn't finish the game.
Yeah.
But do you have like a YouTube?
I do. Yeah. That's where I upload all my VODs that people pay for.
Can I would can I have a link?
Yeah, I can link it to you like after because I'm on like the league thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll link it to you like off call.
Okay, cool.
Um.
Yeah. Okay.
We done?
Thanks, man.
You don't need
Yeah.
everything's answered.
Could you check my masteries real quick?
Yeah. What sites do you usually use?
Pro builds.
Use this one.
Champion.gg. Okay.
It's really. I think it's better to be honest.
Yeah.
Top tank top John Rocker Mimu. Need Irelia tank. Do you use Irelia tank a lot?
No, I just use top most of the
Okay,
time.
good. Let's see. Um, Most frequent. So, I think your master race for this champion run. I will send you what you should have. Oh,
Okay.
hold on. This is just off champion GJ. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
every champ's proper master race, but I take this as,
Yeah. I'd
probably.
take it over, like, my word.
Yeah, yeah. I think,
Yeah.
wait, they don't put one into crit because, yeah, this one down here, the 5%, wait, yeah,
Yeah.
critical
So
hits.
take
Yeah.
1 point out of that, and then
Yeah, yeah. I think where do they put it? Let me see, hold on. Where did they put it?
feast.
Oh, they put it in first. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you gotta be
Okay.
joking.
Alright.
Let me just. I mean, you can go on Champion GG, but I'll link it in Skype.
Yeah. Alright. Okay.
Alright, so that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks, man.
Other than that, it would just be team communication.
Okay.
I don't know how much you type, but yeah.
I don't really type that much.
Like, yeah, like I was
Um.
saying, like, oh, he might be mid soon.
Yeah.
Not only will it stop him from, like, feeding,
Yeah.
but it might stop him from tilting and going AFK.
Yeah.
Even those small
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll just copy
No,
this last thing.
I usually like pinging stuff when I'm playing jungle, but
Mm-hmm.
like when I don't know, I kind of don't do it as much when I'm top. Like I
Yeah.
should though. Like
So
when I'm
you
getting.
don't want to use the VOD to upload?
No, I'll be alright for this one.
Alright, no worries. I'll get back to you with the bundle either tonight or tomorrow.
Cool man.
Alright, talk to you then, man. Have a good night.
You too. So.
Alright, see you, man.